Hi guys, my name is ImUniqueBella. I'm a digital nomad from the States, and I'm going to tell you about my travel experience to Split, Croatia. Hey guys, my name is ImUniqueBella, and I'm a digital nomad that travels all over the world in hopes to find my community. I'm still in the search for that. Just a little disclaimer here. So if you don't have to travel, if it's not necessary, if for safety purposes, just stay where you are. Like when I came, I quarantined for 2 weeks. I didn't have a test, but I did quarantine for 2 weeks. It's not mandatory. I just decided that it was the right thing to do for the people of this country, so I didn't bring anything or bring any harm to anyone in this country. So when I landed at the airport, I was very nervous. I was very nervous because I was the only American on that plane, I can tell you that much. A lot of people on the plane were from the EU, and I was very nervous coming in, even though I know and I saw on the government website that I could get in. I was still extremely nervous presenting myself to border control. So when I bought my ticket, I started to research rules and regulations to actually enter Croatia, and I found out that you have to show proof of accommodations, proof of tourist accommodations, basically showing that you're spending money in their country. That's the point of them actually allowing all of us in, is because it helps their economy. So I printed out my Airbnb accommodation, which was I think a month originally. It was a month, and I printed it out and I had it ready for border control. And I also had, and I don't think this was mandatory, but it's smart to have, your travel insurance. First of all, don't travel anywhere ever without travel insurance. I'm a digital nomad. I've been traveling since 2018. I do not recommend ever at any point traveling without travel insurance. I got into a motorcycle accident when I was living in Bali last year. Always have travel insurance. You really never know what's going to happen. So I had all of my documentation for my travel insurance and for my accommodation. If you plan on coming here, if it's something that you want to do, please make sure that you get yourself tested before you come. Don't bring nothing to my country. And yes, I say my country because this is what I claim now. I'm no longer American. No, I'm just kidding. I'm standing in line waiting to see Border Patrol, and I ended up jumping in another line because the guy looked nicer. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I just decided I wanted to deal with him. And I ended up going to him. I presented all my documentation, like, please let me in, please. And he kind of looked at it and was like, for a second, literally for a second, was like, you got big hair. And I was like, I do. All right, I'm getting in this country. So that's like literally the only thing he said. He was like, where are you coming from? Told him where I was coming from. And I didn't have any issues. And after that, I got my luggage. Literally, border control, got my luggage, left. That's how easy it was. During this time when I first came in, you did not need a COVID-19 test. But now, and I think for the last 2 weeks, actually, because I've met tons of Americans on the street and they have to have their COVID-19 negative test before they come to the country. So you do have to have a COVID-19 negative test. Let me say negative. Don't come up here bringing nothing. Okay. So you need proof of accommodations, proof that you're spending money in their economy, any type of tourist accommodations, any type of excursions, anything. Just show them where your money is going and that you're actually benefiting this country before you come, right? Second, it's not something that I think is mandatory, but bring proof of your travel insurance. Always have your travel insurance printed out for you in whatever country you go to, because if something goes down, you looking through your emails while you're sitting on a medical bed, it's not the best way to get to your travel insurance. You kind of want that documentation in front of you. So that's the second one. The third one is your negative COVID-19 test. Boom, you're in there like swimwear. They're still allowing Americans in. I did get to my accommodations for my Airbnb, and I quarantined for about 2 weeks. I ordered groceries, because you can order groceries on an app called Wolt, but it's WOLT. And I did order groceries and just kind of chilled out for 2 weeks in this beautiful country with a great view. Like every Airbnb that I've been, I can see the ocean. I can see it right now. It's freaking gorgeous. But I definitely, like I said before, if you don't have to travel, don't travel. Like I don't travel for a week or two or a weekend or whatever, maybe I travel for months. So I'll be in Croatia for quite a while. yeah, everyone did get their COVID-19 test within 72 hours of jumping on the plane, but that's a long time. Those 72 hours, something could happen within those 72 hours. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, leave them below. Everything was extremely easy, like I said, and I'm really enjoying myself here in Croatia. If you have any questions about my experience here in Croatia, as a solo female traveler or as an African American woman living in this country, let me know. It's definitely getting better every day. In the beginning, it was interesting to say the least. But if you have any questions, leave them below. Talk to you soon. Bye.